No, wouldn't you know it? I can't find what I want. Maybe here. And the answer is what? Ah, there it is. Oh, this is not going to work, I'm sure. I'm sure this is not going to work. But we're going to try it anyway. Turn that thing off, although I hate to turn it off. Oh, this is not going to work, I'm sure. Okay. Now, let's, yeah, it could be. Let's see. What are we doing here? What? Oh, I turned the fan off. Okay. For watching. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Let's see. We want to go to here. And I wish I could, let's see. Oh, I can only go to full page. All right. We're on the air. And believe it or not, we're down in my workshop. And this could be a total disaster. Maybe it's already a total disaster. I have to get a little drink of tea there. Earlier, half hour ago, when I started doing this, I was listening to the shortwave band because it's something weird going on right now in that shortwave reception. At times, it's coming in. And so what I did is I've got Big Bertha, my satellite 800, Grundig satellite 800, connected to my 31-foot vertical MFJ antenna. And I'm using a app. This is an Android app. It's probably not showing up too good because the screen is too bright. Called Shortwave Schedules, Android app. And I'm a beta tester for this. Came out several years ago, I think 2017, I think, which the program downloads the EIB database, which goes from DC to light. I mean, it's a whole spectrum. And then you can go and search through it for what's on various frequencies, for instance, shortwave. And then one of the premium options, and I think it's like $1.49 to get premium, is you can do this now option, which tells you, it goes through the EIB database and pulls out those frequencies that are being broadcast right now. Of course, you have to update it every time the time changes. And then you can pick a meter band, international broadcasting meter band, such as right now, I selected 41 meters, and it tells you from the EIB database what should be on the air right now, which is what I did. And it said there was something at 7,300 China radio. So I think that's what I was hearing. Let me see if it's still there. It may be gone now. Very weak. It was strong before. Okay, let me see what's going on. I'm using my old computer down in my workshop, which is only a dual core processor. I don't know if it's keeping up. And I'm also using it to monitor my broadcast on YouTube. So let me go look at that and see. Oh, there's actually people in the chat room. There's only one watching now. I guess people gave up. My good night, since I've been up all night. Oh, Jeff King. Okay. And Nathan. I can't pronounce your last name, Nathan, but hi. All righty. So anyway, this is kind of just basically a test to see if I can even do this with this wimpy dual core Dell computer. I've got the audio turned off so that I don't get an echo effect. So if anybody can give me a report on and the video, is there jumpiness in the video, or is the audio cutting out? Typically, when you have a weak computer and a weak internet connection, I'm also going to my Wi-Fi, which is upstairs. So I got a weak internet link. Usually the audio is the first thing to start breaking up. Hey, Germany, all right. Tell me, Mr. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing names. Bender, Mr. Bender. How is my video and audio? Should I proceed or should I just give up? Anyway, so we're playing with Big Bertha here, trying to see if we can pick up any stations. We're on the 41 meter band right now, and I'm using this tablet to run Shortwave schedules application to give me some hints of what might be on. So let me turn the audio back up. That should be China radio. I don't know where that particular transmitter is. It was pretty strong a half hour ago when I started, but now it's pretty weak. Let's tune around here on this band. There's something. It's music, so I got to turn the audio down. 7323, and according to this chart, there's nothing on 7323. Oh, well, let's see. What time is it now? It's still 10 something, so this still should be valid. Let me punch update here and see what happens. And what this option is on this program is to select a meter band, and it'll tell you what's on that meter band right now. Now it does have one little quirk. I don't know if you can see that. Let me adjust that. Whoops, that's not going to do it. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. Let me zoom in. Now I have to go back. Yeah, it's zoomed in, but it's not readable, of course. Oh boy, that's even worse. Anyway, in this option, which is the now option, which I think you have to pay for the premium version of this, which is $1.49. This is running on my Android tablet. You select now, and then you select the meter band that you want to find out what's on right now. And there's a little quirk in that when you do an update, it shows you the ham band. I think it's the 80 meter ham band. So then you have to move this up and down again, and then it will update. So we can go to 31. There's 31, 41. So we're on 41 again. All right, let me check. I don't know. Got too many things going on here. All right, so it's got a listing of the stations that should be broadcasting. Now this is from the database, is the EIB database, which is updated at least monthly, so it's still up to date. So let's turn it on. 7323. That might be, maybe I'm off. Pretty wide. Yeah, it's probably 7325. 7325 is China radio. Don't know where the transmitter is. That sounds like China radio. Okay, I just got a report back from Mr. Bender, and he says my audio and video is perfect. Oh, wow. That's unbelievable. This old dual core computer is hanging in there. Maybe might be because it's early Sunday morning here in the United States and my internet provider is not being slammed. So I've got a good internet connection. That could be it. Anyway, we'll move on. So I think that's China radio. Don't know where the transmitter is. The China radio's got transmitters all over the world. So it could be, down the street for all I know. Let's go on. Well, there's a loud one. Whoa. Boy. Radio Martin. Radio Martin. That's up in the northeast section of the United States. And it's booming in. I got an S meter of 10. Wow.
gmail.com. La religión en Radio Martín, un espacio dedicado a la reflexión.
Wow, they're booming in. So that's why I was going to try that this morning. Is something weird is going on, and shortwave conditions have been better. I'll say better, even though the solar flux is in the toilet, down 68, I think, or something like that. Oh, so let's go on. See what else we can find while we can.
El gobierno de los Estados Unidos promover una inmigración.
It's strong. 7.570. Let me look that up. No, it's 7.580. Let's see. Nope. Not listed. Now, there are a lot of stations that I get here in Florida that are Spanish that are not registered in any database. And this apparently is one of them. Okay, let's move on. That's strong, whatever that is. Nope. There's Universal. There's a time station. I think it's out of Canada. Let's see if we can hear it again. Well, wouldn't you know it? Right when the ID the station, the signal level went down. Wouldn't you know it? But I thought I heard the word Canada. I don't think it's going to be listed here. No, 7.850. If anybody knows what that is, sounds like it's a time station in Canada. Coming in pretty strong most of the time. We'll listen a little bit more to see if I can catch their ID. About an S3, just above the noise level. Yeah, I think I heard HU Canada. I think it's CHU Canada. That's coming in pretty good. Oh boy, now it's strong. Yeah, that's what's weird. Something weird's going on with the ether or whatever. Shortwave coming and going, and sometimes it's really strong. Let's move on. Okay, we're outside the 41 meter band. Let's go to the 31 meter band. Let me update this. Make sure it's, because I think we passed a time zone. Yeah, it's not quite 11 UTC, 1100 UTC. Okay, go to 41. No, 31. 31. There we go. So we go to say 9570. 9570. Nothing there. That's China radio usually. Go up. Well, that's a strong signal. It's just a carrier though. No audio. Something there. Nine 9.732. We look this up. 97. No. There's something on 9730. Oop. Nope. No, it's unlisted. Not on the database. 9735. Oh, here we go. 9735 is Radio Taiwan. I don't think that's Radio Taiwan, but it could be. Let me shut up and let you listen. Maybe. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if I can go to my favorite website, shortwave.info, and look it up. See, because it'll tell me what, if it's there, it'll tell me what language it's in. So this is 9735. 9735. Probably crashed my program. Radio Taiwan International in Japanese. I wonder if that's what that is. See, good music. Let me zoom back out. Where is my camera control? So, for those that just tuned in, about a half hour ago, I'm down in my workshop. I'm using an old Dell dual-core computer, and I'm listening on my Big Bertha, I call it, Grundig Satellite 800 with a 31-foot vertical antenna, and it is 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight or Standard or whatever they call it. I hate the fact they keep switching the time zones. And I just thought, let me try it. And lately, the bands have been randomly good. Something going on with the ether or whatever you want to call it. So, and this morning I've been getting stations that I haven't gotten in a long time. If this is truly Radio Taiwan and the database shows that this transmitter is in Taiwan or thereabouts, that would be phenomenal. Turn it back up. Okay, I got a couple of comments in the chat. Nathan says that he tried to get a satellite 800 a couple of months ago. I thought it was going to be a bargain. The radio I got had problems with drifting, making it unusable. Yeah, it's got problems with drifting. That would be a nightmare. I don't know if you've searched, Nathan, I don't know if you've searched for that problem on the internet, but there might be a simple solution. So check that out. Nathan also says it's CHU in Canada. That was the time signal I heard a few minutes ago. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And it was coming in pretty good at times. Turn this back up. This is about an S2, which is just above the noise level. This is 9.735, and the database says it's Radio Taiwan. Boy, I haven't done this in a long time, but that would be worth sending a QSL, acknowledgement of reception letter to them and see if they'll send me a card saying that we acknowledge your reception report. Because I haven't gotten Radio Taiwan in ages, much less in this period where the shortwave band is not too good. So something's going on. Something's going on the bands causing good reception at times. Seems to come and go. So let's move on, see what else we can find.
Los misterios que hemos venido conmemorando se manifiesten siempre en nuestras obras. Te lo pedimos por tu Hijo Jesucristo, que contigo
broad.
en la unidad del
That must be
Espíritu
close
Santo y es
by.
Dios por los siglos de los siglos.
9.805.
Atentos al mensaje del
98.
pueden sentarse, hermano.
Oh, Radio Martini. That's 10.
Algunos que habían
Very
llegado
clear.
a
I'll shut up.
enseñaban a los hermanos en la forma siguiente: si no se circuncidan de acuerdo a la ley de Moisés, no podrán salvarse. Esto ocasionó bastante agitación, así como discusiones violentas de Pablo y Bernabé.
Their transmitter is in the northeastern part of the United States. And even though I should receive it, recently I haven't been able to receive it. So again, something's going on in the bands. All right, let's move on. So that's 9.805. And that is in the database here. This is an application that I'm a beta tester for. It's called Shortwave Schedules for the Android tablets. You can buy that, or you can get the free version. And there's some options like the option I'm using right now, which you have to pay for. And I think it's $1.49. Cool application. It also has mapping. So it'll show you a map and where the transmitters are and where their what their broadcast pattern is. But if you select too many stations, it gets to be a mess. Let me see. Let's go back to home here. And time, we'll do a time search right now. We'll do a search of all stations. And I'll show you what, I mean, I'll zoom in here and I'll go ahead and zoom in. Okay, again, the contrast is not good. I don't know if I even have my camera. I got an autofocus, but I'm not autofocusing very well. Let me see if I can actually real time change the focus. Whoa, that's not good. I guess it was actually in focus as far as the camera was concerned, but there's just too much contrast between the background and what's on the screen. Anyway, what was I doing? I have no idea. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to show you the map down here, and let me move the camera a little bit. Okay, down here, which you probably can't read, you have the option to display all the results on a map. Now, it's got a bunch of results because I didn't put any filters in. And I'll show it to you. And it's not usable, but I'll show you anyway. So I'll select that. And now it's showing me all the stations. Like this one right here, you can see. So that station transmitter is right there. And this is the broadcast pattern. And you can move this around, of course. And it gets, see, here's Asia, which is during this time frame, which is, I think, about 12 to 13 hours different than mine. You got a lot of stations that are on the air broadcast. Now, if I get selective, like select target area, I'll change from all to North America. Oops. And then I'll change the language to English. Oh, I got French. I figured it. I got French again. My fat finger, I can't quite get English. I need a stylus. Here we go. English. Yeah. Now I search. Now it shows the updated. Oh, there's Brother Stare there. Now display on map. It shouldn't be as congested. And it's not. So I can zoom out. And there's a transmitter down there. Doesn't sound right. That's interesting. It's only showing that one transmitter. How do I get how do I get back off of this map thing? I haven't used this in a while. Okay, let's go back to time, search. There we go. Okay, so I didn't understand that because it has quite a few stations. Um, but when I said display on map, it only showed me one. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Oh well, I don't understand that. But anyway, um, where were we? Oh yeah, we were trying to track the 31 meter band. Radio marketing. Whoops.
Resistance is something I didn't realize it. I don't like resistance.
9.930.
And then, but I still found and all of it. One of the greatest that took place in my life. When you go to the United States, I'd like to turn there looking into it, Exodus chapter 3. You all know the story of Moses, the burning bush. What's the story of the burning bush? The bush wouldn't burn. It was on fire, but it wouldn't burn.
That's probably World Harvest Radio with a jammer on top of it. Hear the jammer? I'm going to look that up on Shortwave 9930. Oh, that's probably Beacon of Truth broadcast. It's in English, 9930, and it's out of, where the heck is that? Oh, I got to sneeze. This is the first year I've had allergy problems. Boy, I got them back. Okay, we're out in the middle of where? Some island? Where the heck is this place? Oh, it's out in the middle of the Pacific. Nah, I don't know if I believe that. It could be. You know, this time in the morning, I get stations over in Asia. It's going away now. Okay, the reason I'm not talking is I went and looked at my broadcast, which is monitoring it on the same computer, which is kind of overtaxing. Yeah. And I've lost the video. So I think I've overtaxed the little computer here, quad core computer. So I'm going to have to call it quits, I guess. Let me see if I can somehow remedy that. Shoot, why is it doing that? What can I shut down that could be causing that problem? Let's, I don't know how to get it back. Yeah, I lost the video. I guess I just did too much. Oh, wait a minute. Did I accidentally hit that? Turn the camera back on. Let's see if that fixed the problem. Probably not. No, didn't fix the problem. I guess I am down for the count. Anybody can let me know if the... it's back. All right. So I cycled the camera on the Hangout software on YouTube, and I guess it came back. Thanks everybody for the report there that it came back. And so we can go on. One problem, thanks Cliff. One problem I have with doing this is, and I forgot to do it because I hadn't planned on doing this show, is that when my computer up in my office does an update of my emails, it sucks all the bandwidth. So that could have been what's happened. So normally, if I'm going to do a Hangout, I'll turn off email on that computer so it doesn't do that. Now, the other thing is I have, at any given time, 15 to 20 devices hanging on my Wi-Fi. I've got multiple computers. I've got tablets like this one. I've got cell phones that are still on. I've got like a Roku box, a Wii game machine. They're all hanging on Wi-Fi, jumping in there every once in a while. So I really need to limit the number of devices that are on when I'm trying to do this, especially with a slow computer. So the word is I'm back. And yep, I'm seeing it myself. So let's go back. I'm going to, just for a few seconds, I'm going to turn this fan on. It's getting hot in here. Of course, it's the beginning of summer here in Florida. Temperatures are in the high temperature are in the mid 90s. Like they said today, 96. So consequently, overnight, unless we get some rain, it doesn't cool down. So it's probably, it's probably at least 85 here in my workshop. Now I have a wall air conditioner, which I could turn on, but you wouldn't be able to hear anything. So I'm not going to turn it on. But I do have to turn that fan on. Let's go back. Do this for a little while more. Now, the other thing that's a little confusing about listening to shortwave is there's many stations that broadcast on the exact same frequency. So unless you hear some announcement in the audio of what the station is, it ain't absolutely true. Like, for instance, I just looked at this database here, and it also says that WTWW in Lebanon, Tennessee is on this frequency broadcasting at this time. And that's another religious station. So that could be what I'm hearing. Or Could be the other station. Don't know. I'm guessing now it might be WTWW because is in Tennessee, about 800 miles line of sight from me. Just above the noise level now. Go back down. Let's just check. Let's just check for reference. WWV on 5 and 10 megahertz. There's 5 megahertz. Okay. Good, great. Excuse me. It's fading out at 5 megahertz. But for me, because the proximity of the main station, which is in Colorado, I believe, and the secondary station, which is in Hawaii, if I can hear the female voice, which is from Hawaii, I know conditions are pretty good. And I heard her, but it's kind of weak. Let's go to 10 megahertz because it is getting later in the morning. Yeah.
At the tone, 11 hours, 30 minutes, coordinated universal time.
That's coming in good. It's almost an S10. Excuse me. That's another problem I have early in the morning in sciences. Typically for me, my location here in Clearwater, Florida, early in the morning, say 4 to 7 or 8, I can get stations on the lower part of the HF bands, 41 meters and lower. As the day goes on, my reception goes up the band, 7 megahertz, 9 megahertz, and then later in the afternoon, early evening, it's even up to 11 and 13 megahertz. So that's what you're seeing. When I started an hour ago, I was getting WWB pretty strong on 5 megahertz. Now it's good on 10 megahertz. Anyway, let's see what's in the chat. I'm surprised his computer's held up. All righty. Where are we? Okay. The last entry was from Cliff Morris. All right. Says we're back. Well, that's good. Okay. Let me, so we probably are now getting reception on the 31 meter band, more so than we were before. So let me go down to 9 megahertz. I'll scan up to 10 and then we'll call it quits. So we'll go to 9 megahertz. That's strong. 9.265.
It is a horrible thing to sin and then to come upon you about nasty bread. It is a horrible thing. And so the first thing we try to do is...
Okay, let's see what it says.
John speaking about this original temptation.
Adventist
The devil still works
World Radio in the United States, New York, okay, excuse me, Red Lion, York, and Pennsylvania. Makes sense. That's 7 or 8. Very clear audio. Again, you know, you can kind of see where things are right now for shortwave. The fact that I'm getting excited about hearing a shortwave station that's in the United States, much less in Europe or Asia. All right, let's move on.
Understand, the Lord God called them to.
Another one. 9332. Sounds like the preacher man. Let me look it up here. Might be a little off frequency. 9332. Yep, Brother Steer. Monticello, Maine. And he's actually on, it says 9330. Yeah, 9330. So I'm getting Brother Steer again. Believe it or not, I've had trouble getting Brother Steer, which again, its transmitter is in the United States. So we're going to do a few more and then we'll call it quits. I'm going pretty fast. There's that Spanish station again. 9535. Been there earlier. Nine seven three three five. Let me look that up real quick. Sounds like it might be China Radio. 9735. Okay, now let me see what you're looking at. I don't know where the camera's pointed anymore. Okay, again, I'll let you listen. Just above the noise level. I think that's China Radio. I don't know. They have transmitters all over the world. I don't know which transmitter that could be, but it has that kind of Chinese accent, although it's in English, I believe. And it's right above the noise level. So anyway, the reason I jumped in here and did this particular show live is band conditions for shortwave have been very strange lately. Started about a week ago. And I've been able to pick up stations that I haven't been able to pick up for months. And it comes and goes, but it's a good time to pull out your shortwave radio, turn it on, and start scanning the bands and see what you can find. And if you are watching this show after I've recorded it, leave a comment of what stations you've heard when. Give us a little report so the rest of us can go see if we can find it. And I've shown you a couple of stations that I've heard. I don't know if any of them were fantastic as far as distance, but I'm picking up stations. A week or two ago, I turn on the radios and it would be totally dead. But now I'm picking it up. I did find with this setup, although I normally use the setup that's in my office in the air conditioning, As I mentioned in the previous video, I did find a problem with the antenna that's connected to this radio, which is my MFJ 31-foot vertical, which right now is one of my best shortwave antennas, in that it was partially collapsed as a telescopic pole, and the wire that goes into the matching box had fallen out. So that was a problem with this radio, but I had also tried my Grundig 750 and my SDR Play SDR and had similar results, and that antenna is okay. So that's it. I thank everybody that stopped by. This was an unannounced hangout, which is typical of me. I just see conditions that I want people to know about, and I just go on the air. All righty. So let me check the chat, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, I don't see anything new in the chat. Of course, you never know if this is working correctly. Oh, okay. Mr. Bender says 73s, and I guess he signed off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign off. This is Tom's Radio Room show, and I thank you for watching. This is a new hobby of mine. This is laser etching, and I think it's pretty cool. This was very, very easy to do, and I've done about 24 different things, and I'm really excited about my new hobby. I don't have a laser etcher cutter myself, but our local library has installed one, and you can go to the library and use theirs. Pretty cool. Anyway, if you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up, and have a great day, and turn on your shortwave radios and give us a report. Bye-bye.